Another day. It's this whole thing. I mean, I know I got into the Gabby Petito thing. I hate to admit it. I have no idea what got me in here. But it's just, I can't stop. It's uh, an addiction, isn't it? Right. So anyway, here's a new timeline. This is from the Independent. I will try to remember to put this up. It's like a card or a link, but it's the independent.co.uk. They've updated their timeline, and I thought this was interesting. So the focus of the Brian Laundrie manhunt shifted back to the Carlton Reserve in Florida after family attorney said he believes the missing fugitive is still hiding out in the 25,000-acre nature reserve. So Steve Bertolino, I mean, it just makes me think of that pasta every time I read his name. Bertolini's, is that right? Said Mr. Laundrie may be unaware of the nationwide manhunt for him. I believe Brian is still the preserve, and as such, I don't think he has access to the news. Now, that's very true. Very true. He could. I mean, could you imagine that? You have to. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me stop for a second. I'm not going to sensationalize anymore. I don't know if I did. If I did, you thought I did, I apologize. So let's do this. Let's look at this, and we're going to follow the law. We're going to think. We're going to put our lawyer hats on. We're going to be like, okay, what's going on here? And, you know, the law is always right. Laws may not be right, but the law is right. So Brian could be out there. That's a possibility. And remember, reasonable doubt. Beyond a reasonable doubt. Well, there is no beyond a reasonable doubt. There's a lot of sensationalism. But he could still be here in this reserve if he was ever there to begin with. And let's not forget, this past year we were told by our government that UFOs are real. So maybe Brian's getting anal probed out in the galaxy. I don't know. Jeez. Oh, all right. Since the reserve has been closed to the public, Chris has not been able to look for Brian in the only place Chris and Roberta believe Brian may be. A source close to the Laundrie family revealed traces of a campsite have been located in the reserve, seen a report on Wednesday. There's a lot of, like, weird people that are just down there. I mean, they're just swamp people. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows what it is? See here, as law enforcement ramped up their search for of the park on Wednesday, Mr. Bertolini's also revealed that Brian's father, Chris Laundrie, have been asked to join the hunt for his missing son. Since the preserve has been closed to the public, Chris has not been able to look for Brian in the only place Chris and Roberta believe Brian may be. Now, that's something right there. This is what's great about it. He's a lawyer, so he's talking like a lawyer. And it's true. I mean, hey, y'all shut down the preserve. I can't go help look for my son. I go outside my house, I'm berated by people. What am I supposed to do? So that makes a lot of sense. As finally the law enforcement was like, oh, well, heck, I guess, what's it going to hurt? And remember, right, if the family helps Brian in any way, if he's still alive, so they're able to contact him and help him in any way now, then they could be charged with a crime. But as of now, I mean, they can't go in there. So the law enforcement took him in there. It's not that they don't want to. I mean, they really can't. Let's see here. Agencies have been scouring the alligator-infested wilds. I love that they finally say alligator-infested wilds for several weeks with helicopters, drones, all-terrain vehicles, and canine units. I wonder how many people. They need to get some dudes down there, some airboats, and you get the Python Cowboy over here on YouTube. I guarantee he'd find them. That guy's awesome. It's not known that Mr. Laundrie flew. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yeah. This week, the timeline of Mr. Laundrie's movements, both before and after his girlfriend Gabby Petito went missing, has altered dramatically. is now known that Mr. Laundrie flew from Salt Lake City, Utah to Florida on 17th of August for 6 days before returning to join Miss Petito in the cross-country road trip. You know, on the 17th. I don't know why that came. That just struck me as odd. Mr. Bertolini claims Mr. Laundrie made the brief journey to retrieve personal items and close a storage unit that he and Miss Petito had rented. They were planning on extending their van life tour. How many people you think are going to go on the van life tour like next summer and trace the route that Gabby and Brian went on? Let's see here. The time of the jaunt, which comes just days after a 12th of August bust up what's a bust up? Between the couple, a few days before the last confirmed sighting of Miss Petito alive, will be of interest to the FBI, who are leading a nationwide manhunt. A nationwide manhunt that they're looking for a guy who committed $1,000 worth of fraud. That's all he's been accused of right now. But yet there's a nationwide manhunt. This is a Wyoming problem. At the end of the day, this is a Wyoming problem. I mean, I don't even know why the FBI is involved. Honestly, I don't. I don't know if that is correct for them to be involved. If it wasn't for the bank fraud, I don't know if the FBI would be involved. Let's see here. Brian Laundrie's father was asked to help in search. Also under renewed focus is the date that Mr. Laundrie left his parents' home in Northport, Florida. Chris and Roberta Laundrie originally told authorities that Mr. Laundrie had left their home on September 14th and then fled and then filed a missing persons report 3 days later. But that crucial detail was wrong. On October 5th, Mr. Bertolini revealed Mr. Laundrie had actually last been at their home on the 13th of September, giving him an extra day head start on authorities. Oh my gosh. How much does that matter, right? Ms. Petito, 22, went missing in late August, having embarked on a road trip with Laundrie. Her remains were discovered at a remote campsite in Wyoming on the 19th of September. Where was he? What did they say earlier? That was the 17th of August. Okay. And then the 23rd, a federal arrest warrant had been filed. Now, here's the timeline. It's the timeline we've all had already through this whole thing. So here's my question on this. So you've got, let's see here. What was it got me, though, about it? Okay. Well, here's the thing I want to know, though. I've been thinking about this earlier. We don't know how Gabby died. Okay? So, I mean, we don't really know. I mean, it says homicide. I mean, she was killed. But it didn't say murder. Murder is homicide. Homicide's not murder. So, I mean, it's time we had the autopsy. The dude, Robert Laundrie, the other guy whose body they found out there, he had already had his autopsy. And then also, I just found today, it made me think about this. Nobody has said anything about the missing, or the couple, the newlywed couple in Utah that were there at the same time as Gabby and Brian were, that were murdered at their campsite. Early on, it was talked about, was there a connection? And now that whole case has gone cold. The whole case has gone cold. Newlywed couple, case is cold. And it's weird. The same place, they killed the same place. That nobody cares though. I mean, this is just, here comes the clown world. So anyway, so we've got the largest manhunt in history for $1,000 fraud charge. The guy may not even know if he's alive, may not even know that he's being looked for. And, there's still that. I mean, there's no evidence right now linking Brian to her death. The FBI won't release the findings of the autopsy. I mean, what does that have to do with anything right now? All right? I mean, that does not hurt the investigation at all. You're looking for a dude in alligator infested waters. We can't know how she died, though. Yeah, I mean, what? Why? I mean, just explain to me why not. Uh, and not like a hypothetical. Well, maybe this, maybe that. No, like what is the FBI's reasoning for this? So anyway, that's it. We got another one coming up. Um, Sorry, this one came out long, I guess, longer than I thought. But anyway, love you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe. Everybody's on likes now on YouTube. They're like, oh, you gotta have likes for the algorithm. I'm like, whatever, man. I want subscribers. I want to build this channel for them. So anyway, y'all, peace. Be good to each other. Until next time, God's. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe or check out another video.